8. Exercising and staying healthy. Text 14. My daily exercise routine. Every evening, I make time for exercise. Staying healthy is important to me, so I usually go to the gym around 6:30 p.m. At the gym, I start with some cardio exercises, like running on the treadmill or using the stationary bike. I do this for about 30 minutes to get my heart rate up. After that, I do some strength training with weights. I work on my arms, legs, and core muscles. If I don't feel like going to the gym, I do a workout at home. I follow a 20-minute workout video on my phone, which includes exercises like jumping jacks, push-ups, and squats. Exercising helps me feel energetic and happy, and it's a great way to relieve stress after a busy day at work. Text 15. Walking or jogging in the park. On weekends, I prefer outdoor exercise, so I go for a walk or jog in the park near my house. I usually go in the morning, around 8 a.m., before the park gets too crowded. I put on my sneakers, grab a water bottle, and head out. The park is full of trees, flowers, and people walking their dogs. I like the fresh air and the sound of birds singing. Sometimes, I jog around the park for 30 minutes, or I just walk and enjoy the scenery. It's a peaceful way to start my day, and I always feel refreshed afterward. Walking and jogging are easy ways to stay active, and they help clear my mind. 9. Dinner routine. Text 16. Cooking dinner at home. I usually start preparing dinner around 7 p.m. Cooking at home is one of my favorite parts of the day because I get to experiment with different recipes. Tonight, I'm making spaghetti with tomato sauce and grilled chicken. First, I boil the pasta, and while it's cooking, I prepare the sauce. I use fresh tomatoes, garlic, onions, and herbs to make the sauce flavorful. Once the spaghetti is done, I mix everything together and add some cheese on top. I also make a small salad with lettuce, cucumbers, and carrots on the side. Dinner is simple but delicious. After eating, I clean the kitchen and put away the leftovers for lunch tomorrow. Text 17. Ordering takeout for dinner. On days when I'm too tired to cook, I order takeout. I often choose pizza or sushi from my favorite restaurant. I use my phone to order, and the delivery usually arrives in 30 minutes. Tonight, I'm ordering a margherita pizza with extra cheese. While I wait for the delivery, I relax on the couch and watch TV. When the food arrives, I eat dinner while watching my favorite TV show. It's a nice way to enjoy a lazy evening without having to cook or clean. Even though I don't order takeout every day, it's a fun treat when I want to take a break from cooking. 10. Night routine. Text 18. Getting ready for bed. My night routine usually starts around 9:30 p.m. I take a warm shower to relax my muscles after a long day. After my shower, I brush my teeth and wash my face. Skincare is important to me, so I use a gentle cleanser and moisturizer before bed. After that, I change into my pajamas and get comfortable. I usually read a few pages of a book before I go to sleep. Reading helps me unwind and forget about the stress of the day. If I don't feel like reading, I listen to soft music or an audiobook. Around 10:30 p.m., I turn off the lights and fall asleep. Text 19. Watching TV before bed. Sometimes, I like to watch TV before bed. I usually watch something light, like a comedy show or a documentary. Tonight, I'm watching a travel show about beautiful places around the world. The show is relaxing, and I enjoy learning about new cultures and countries. I try not to watch too much TV before bed because it can make it harder to fall asleep. After the show ends, I turn off the TV, brush my teeth, and go to bed. Watching a little TV helps me wind down after a busy day, but I make sure to turn it off at least 30 minutes before going to sleep. 11. Weekend routine. Text 20. A relaxing weekend day. Weekends are my time to relax and enjoy activities that I don't have time for during the week. On Saturday mornings, I wake up later than usual, around 9 a.m. I like to start the day slowly, so I make a cup of coffee and have a big breakfast with eggs, toast, and fruit. After breakfast, I usually clean my apartment or do some laundry. Once the chores are done, I meet my friends for lunch or go to the mall to do some shopping. In the afternoon, I like to go to the movies or spend time reading a good book. Sometimes, I visit my family and spend the evening having dinner together. On Sunday, I usually go to the park for a long walk or visit a museum. I like to explore new places in my city and try different activities. Sunday evenings are quiet, and I prepare for the week ahead by planning my schedule and making sure everything is ready for Monday. I go to bed early to start the new week feeling refreshed. 12. Self-care and hobbies. Text 21. My weekend spa day. On Sundays, I like to have a self-care day. I start with a relaxing bath with scented candles and soft music. After my bath, I put on a face mask and give myself a manicure. Taking care of myself helps me feel refreshed and ready for the week ahead. I also like to drink herbal tea while I relax with a good book or magazine. Self-care isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. I make sure to take time for myself every week to recharge my energy and focus on my well-being. After my spa day, I feel calm, happy, and ready for whatever challenges come my way. Text 22. Enjoying my hobbies. In my free time, I enjoy practicing my hobbies. One of my favorite hobbies is painting. I set up my easel and paints in the living room, and I spend a few hours creating colorful artwork. Painting helps me express my creativity, and it's a peaceful way to spend my weekend. Another hobby I enjoy is cooking new recipes. I like to try making dishes from different countries. Last week, I made homemade sushi, and this weekend, I'm trying to make Italian lasagna. Trying new things keeps life exciting, and it's fun to share my creations with friends and family. 13. Social life and friends. Text 23. Hanging out with friends. On Friday nights, I often hang out with my friends. We like to go to a cafe or a restaurant to catch up. We talk about work, school, and our plans for the weekend. Sometimes, we go to the movies or play board games at one of our houses. Being with my friends is always fun, and it helps me relax after a busy week. We laugh, joke around, and share stories. Spending time with friends is important to me because it strengthens our bond and gives me a break from my everyday routine. Text 24. Planning a weekend trip. Sometimes, my friends and I plan a weekend trip to explore a new city or go hiking in nature. Last month, we visited a nearby town with beautiful views and historic buildings. We spent the day walking around, taking photos, and enjoying local food. Traveling with friends is exciting because we get to experience new things together. We plan the trip carefully, deciding where to go, what to see, and where to stay. It's always a fun adventure, and it gives us great memories to talk about when we return home. 14. Learning and self-improvement. Text 25. Studying in the evening. In the evenings, I often spend some time studying or learning something new. I take online courses to improve my skills, like learning a new language or studying for a certificate in my field. I use my computer to watch lessons and take notes. It's a productive way to spend my time, and I enjoy the challenge of learning. Learning something new every day helps me grow as a person and prepares me for future opportunities. Whether I'm studying English, learning how to code, or reading about history, I make sure to dedicate some time to self-improvement. Text 26. Setting goals for the future. Every few months, I sit down and think about my goals for the future. I write down my short-term and long-term goals in a notebook. For example, in the short term, I want to finish a course I'm taking, and in the long term, I want to travel to another country or get a promotion at work. Setting goals helps me stay focused and motivated. I break down big goals into smaller steps, and I work on them little by little. Achieving even small goals makes me feel accomplished and excited for the future. 15. Weekend getaways and relaxation. Text 27. A weekend at the beach. Sometimes, I take a weekend trip to the beach to relax. I pack my swimsuit, sunscreen, and a good book, and I drive to the coast. The sound of the waves and the feel of the sand between my toes is refreshing. I spend the day swimming in the ocean, building sandcastles, and lying under the sun. In the evening, I walk along the beach and watch the sunset. The sky turns beautiful shades of orange, pink, and purple. It's peaceful, and I feel relaxed after a busy week. I usually stay at a small hotel or rent a cottage near the beach. After a nice dinner by the shore, I go to bed, listening to the sound of the waves. A weekend at the beach is the perfect way to recharge and clear my mind before returning to my daily routine. Text 28. A weekend in the mountains. Sometimes, I prefer a quiet weekend in the mountains. I pack my hiking boots, a warm jacket, and a camera, and I head to a nearby national park. Hiking in the mountains is a great way to connect with nature. I enjoy walking along forest trails, listening to the birds, and breathing in the fresh air. During the hike, I often stop to admire the view from the top of a hill or mountain. The scenery is beautiful, with green trees, blue skies, and rivers flowing below. After the hike, I find a cozy cabin to stay in for the night. I enjoy making a small campfire, roasting marshmallows, and watching the stars in the clear night sky. A weekend in the mountains helps me feel refreshed and at peace. 16. Family time and responsibilities. Text 29. Spending time with family. I like to spend quality time with my family on weekends. On Sunday afternoons, we gather at my parents' house for a family meal. My mom usually cooks a big lunch with all our favorite dishes, like roasted chicken, potatoes, and a fresh salad. We all sit around the table, talk about our week, and laugh at old family stories. After lunch, we play board games or watch a movie together. Spending time with my family is important to me. It strengthens our relationships, and we always have fun when we are together. Sometimes, we take family trips to the countryside or visit other relatives in a nearby town. Text 30. Helping with household chores. Every weekend, I help my family with household chores. In the morning, I clean my room, dust the furniture, and vacuum the floors. I also help with washing the dishes, doing the laundry, and sometimes, taking care of the garden. We divide the chores between family members to make the work go faster. Helping with chores teaches me responsibility, and it feels good to contribute to keeping our home clean and tidy. Once the chores are done, I relax, knowing that everything is organized and neat. 17. Weekend hobbies and projects. During the weekend, I like to work on personal projects. One of my hobbies is building small furniture pieces for my home. Last weekend, I built a bookshelf for my room. I went to the hardware store, bought some wooden tools, and spent the afternoon measuring, cutting, and assembling the bookshelf. It was fun to use my hands and create something useful. Working on personal projects helps me relax and develop new skills. I also feel proud when I finish a project and can use it in my daily life. Next weekend, I plan to build a small coffee table for my living room. Text 32. Writing and journaling. Another one of my hobbies is writing. I like to spend quiet afternoons writing stories or journaling about my thoughts and experiences. Writing helps me express myself and clear my mind. I often sit by the window with a cup of tea and write in my journal for an hour. Sometimes, I write short stories about imaginary characters or places. Other times, I write about my personal goals, dreams, and feelings. Writing is a way for me to reflect on my life and improve my creativity. It's also a relaxing way to spend time on the weekends. 18. Going shopping and running errands. Text 33. Grocery shopping on Saturdays. Every Saturday morning, I go grocery shopping for the week. I make a list of everything I need, including vegetables, fruits, bread, milk, and snacks. I usually go to a large supermarket, where I can find everything in one place. I like to pick out fresh produce like apples, tomatoes, and spinach. After finishing my grocery shopping, I stop by the bakery to buy fresh bread for breakfast. I also buy some treats like cookies or cakes for the weekend. Once I'm done shopping, I head home and put everything away in the kitchen. Text 34. Running errands in town. Saturday afternoons are usually when I run errands. I might need to go to the post office to send a package or pick up some clothes from the dry cleaner. Sometimes, I visit the bank to take care of some financial tasks or stop by a pharmacy to buy things I need. While running errands, I like to walk through the town center and visit a few shops. If I have time, I stop by a cafe for a cup of coffee or a snack. Running errands is not the most exciting part of my weekend, but it's necessary, and I feel accomplished when everything is done. 19. Special events and celebrations. Text 35. Attending a friend's birthday party. Last weekend, I went to my friend's birthday party. The party started at 7 p.m., and everyone was excited. I dressed up in nice clothes and brought a gift for my friend. The party was at her house, and the room was decorated with colorful balloons and streamers. We played fun party games, ate delicious food, and danced to music. There was a big birthday cake with candles, and we all sang, "Happy Birthday," before my friend made a wish and blew out the candles. It was a great night, and I had a lot of fun celebrating with my friends. Text 36. Attending a wedding ceremony. Last month, I attended a wedding ceremony for a family member. The wedding was beautiful, with flowers and lights decorating the hall. Everyone was dressed up, and there was a lot of excitement in the air. The bride and groom exchanged their vows, and we all cheered for them. After the ceremony, we enjoyed a big dinner with lots of delicious food, including salads, roast chicken, and desserts. There was also music and dancing, and everyone had a great time celebrating the special day. Attending weddings is always a joyful occasion, and I love sharing in the happiness of others. 20. Evening relaxation and reflection. Text 37. A quiet evening at home. After a long week, I like to have a quiet evening at home. I usually make myself a cup of tea and sit on the couch with a soft blanket. I watch a movie or read a book to help me unwind. Tonight, I'm watching a romantic comedy, and I've made some popcorn to enjoy while I watch. I light a few candles to create a cozy atmosphere, and I just relax. There's something special about quiet evenings spent at home. It's a time to recharge my energy and enjoy some peace and quiet before another busy week begins. Text 38. Reflecting on the week. On Sunday evenings, I take a few minutes to reflect on the week that passed. I think about the things I accomplished, the challenges I faced, and the moments that made me happy. Reflecting on the week helps me appreciate the progress I've made and set new goals for the coming week. I write down a few things I'm grateful for in my journal and plan what I want to achieve in the next few days. Reflecting helps me stay positive and focused on my goals. It's a peaceful way to end the weekend and prepare for a fresh start on Monday. 21. Preparing for the next day. Text 39. Planning my day. Before I go to bed, I take a few minutes to plan my day for tomorrow. I make a list of tasks I need to complete, like answering emails, going to a meeting, or working on a project. I also check my calendar to see if I have any important appointments or events scheduled. By planning ahead, I feel more organized and less stressed in the morning. I can start my day with a clear plan, knowing exactly what I need to do. Planning my day the night before helps me feel more in control and ready for the week. Text 40. Preparing my clothes and lunch. To save time in the morning, I prepare my clothes and lunch the night before. I choose an outfit that's comfortable but professional for work. I lay my clothes out on a chair so that I can quickly get dressed in the morning. For lunch, I make a sandwich or a salad and pack it in a container. I also prepare some snacks, like fruit or nuts, to take with me. Having everything ready the night before makes my morning routine much smoother. I can get ready quickly and leave the house without rushing. Conclusion. The importance of routine. Daily routines are an essential part of life. They help us stay organized, manage our time, and make sure we accomplish important tasks every day. Whether it's waking up, working, exercising, or spending time with family and friends, routines give structure to our lives. As you practice English and learn new phrases, you can use these daily routine examples to describe your own day. Over time, your vocabulary will grow, and you will be able to talk confidently about your routine in English. Remember, routines can be flexible and change depending on the day. But no matter how busy life gets, taking time to relax, reflect, and take care of yourself is always important. Enjoy your daily routine and keep practicing your English skills.